Welcome or welcome back to Beauty Bees. Today we are doing my empties for the month. So I have my bin here and there is a decent amount of stuff in here. There aren't a whole lot of items, but there are some things that took a very long time to finish. Let's start just with what's on top. This is the hair dye that I used. I recently, about 2 weeks ago at this point, colored my hair for the first time ever, and I used this Clairol Nice and Easy in the shade 6R. I found it to be a pretty easy product to use. I am happy with the result. I don't think I did a great job of applying it. In fact, I know I didn't do a great job of applying it because I can pick out individual areas of my scalp where I just didn't get any dye. I think a large part of why I'm so happy with this result is because I chose a color that was pretty close to my natural hair color. This is just a little bit more red and maybe a hair lighter than my natural hair color is. Honestly, there are some pieces that even you can see right now that don't have any dye in them, and I don't feel like they are obnoxiously obvious. So that is coloring my perception a little bit, but most importantly, I'm really happy with how it turned out. And I will absolutely be purchasing the same color, same brand, everything when it comes time to touch up my roots. Next, we have just one of these Pure Lease Watermelon Energizing Sheet Masks. I really like these. I have used, I think, 4 of the pack of 6 that I have. So you'll hear me talk about them, actually probably only one more time. I imagine I will use both of the remaining masks in the month of August. I really like these. They smell nice, they're nice and refreshing. I don't think the skincare benefits are any better or worse than most sheet masks, but I find them a very pleasant experience. Sometimes that's really all I'm looking for. For nails, I have one set of nail stencils. These had sort of what I would consider to be 2 leaf designs and then a floral design, floral geometric design. I made the mistake with the floral geometric design of using like an iridescent color over a light background, which it's pretty, but I did it on my toes, so it's not very obvious at all. I just did them on my big toes. I really liked how this manicure ended up working out, where I used the 4 sets of leaves. These 4 rectangles of leaves were enough to cover all 10 of my fingernails. I did do some cutting, you can tell, but it covered really nicely, and I was quite happy with the results. I'll see if I have a picture, and if I do, I will pop it up because it turned out pretty cute. I think the look that I have on my toes would have been really cute on the fingers. I just don't look at my toes that closely day to day to really appreciate it, and I really don't want anyone else looking at my toes that closely to appreciate it. So better left for the fingers, I think. I have one other nail item. It is a set of nail wraps. I got these off of Temu. They were about 40 cents a sheet. And these were cute. They have this, I don't know what you call this. I always think of it as Pinterest boho line art design. And they had these shades of orange and blue and brown that you see represented in the images as solid colored nails. It was cute. I have, I think, probably like 10 more of not this exact colorway, but very similar types of designs with slightly different colors, and I will look forward to using them. I think these are really cute. I don't have any real makeup empties this month, which is kind of a bummer. I do have one declutter though. This is the Maybelline Master Precise All Day Liquid Liner, and this transferred like crazy on me. I used this one time. I've been using the Wet n Wild Breakup Proof and the Kat Von D Kat Von D. Well, it probably was Kat Von D when I bought it, but the KVD tattoo liner, I've just been getting the KVD one when I can find it really cheap, or the Wet n Wild breakup proof 90% of the time. I got this in some kind of little gift with purchase or something, and I hate it. This was all over my brow bone. I have, relatively hooded eyes, but I had never experienced that level of transfer before. I put this on. I wore a pretty thick liner look for a video a few weeks ago, and by the end of the video, I just had lines right here on both of my eyes, and no. I was wearing glasses, so it wasn't super, super obvious, but I'd only been wearing that makeup for 3 or 4 hours. It happened very quickly. I wasn't sweating. No, this is garbage. It is going in the trash. Let's see. Let's talk about this next. This is a mask, and I don't think I've finished a mask this year until now. So this is from Bliss. It is their Pumpkin Powerhouse Resurfacing and Exfoliating Enzyme Mask. And yes, I didn't wash it out, so you can see a little bit of what this looks like. Now this is a physical exfoliant along with a chemical exfoliant. You put it on, you leave it for, I think it's 10 to 15 minutes. Yes, 10 to 15 minutes, and then I would just do that before I got in the shower. And then in the shower, I would rub in circular motions, get that physical exfoliant going, and wash it down the drain. Now, I've had this since about November. I think I bought this right around Black Friday last year, and I like it. But in that time, I got a similar-ish product from Lush that also had the physical and chemical exfoliator in one, and I preferred that because I didn't have to put it on and leave it on my skin for 10 to 15 minutes. It was like a single step. Put it on, exfoliate, rinse, and I prefer that. So I probably wouldn't purchase this. I would probably go for the Lush one, but I liked it. I enjoyed using it, and I am glad to have a mask on. This one's a little bit of a spoiler for my year-long project pan, but I finished my little Nest Sun-Kissed Hibiscus Eau de Parfum. This was a little 3 ml size, and it's a pretty floral scent. It is not something that sticks out in my mind. I just finished this up yesterday or the day before, and I already don't really remember what it smells like unless I have my nose above it. So it's not something I would purchase. There were individual scents in this Nest set that I really liked. The poppy one I thought was absolutely gorgeous. This just wasn't my favorite of the bunch, but it was nice. I used it. I enjoyed it. We also have a second perfume because I'm on a roll, I guess. This is from Juliet Has a Gun. It's Lust for Sun. This is a little bit of a bigger size. I think this is maybe 7 mils. And I still can't decide if I liked this. I got this, I don't know, maybe 2 months ago, and I remember in the haul video I was talking about how I kept wearing this and I kept not being able to decide if I liked it or not, that it has a really strong alcohol scent, which on my skin, it has always had a strong alcohol scent. It does taper off after a minute, becomes a little less obvious because, it's an alcohol scent, that happens, but it still kind of just smells like alcohol on my skin, but it does have this nice, sunny, like sunscreen coconut scent underneath that I quite enjoy. I just can't quite get on board with Juliet Has a Gun. I've tried, they're not a perfume, and that smelled awful on me. It just smelled like baby wipes. And I've used Lust for Sun, and that has a really strong alcohol scent on me. I liked vanilla vibes, but it just feels so hit and miss with this brand. And I found this in the other video too. I talk about it and it sounds like I hate this stuff, and I don't. I can't make up my mind on it. And I used 7 mils and I still can't make up my mind on this thing. So I'm glad to have it done at least. That is an undeniable positive, but it just has me stumped. I have a face wash. This is the Holy Hydration Daily Cleanser from e.l.f. It's fine. It's a gel cleanser. It smells a little bit like coconut. Does a good job of getting my face clean. I'm not picky at all on face cleanser, except for I really dislike like those soapy sort of lotiony cleansers that feel squeaky on the skin or leave like a film on the skin. I hate those, but I think that's pretty standard. Any gel cleanser, I don't think I've ever met a gel cleanser I disliked. And e.l.f. has really cheap ones, and they have a good rewards program, so I tend to get them for even cheaper. Yeah, I have used the Holy Hydration Cleanser multiple times, and this is the only one that I've ever gotten that came in this style of packaging. The other ones are in a squeeze tube. So I don't know what's up with that, but I feel like it's the same product. So whatever, I don't care. One more face product. This took me forever to get through, but I really enjoyed it. This is from Pixi. It's their Glow Tonic. I know that I am late to the game on the Glow Tonic. I feel like people have been talking about this since 2013, 2014 was probably around the time that I first considered purchasing it. I actually got this maybe a year and a half ago, and I've been using it really consistently for 10 or 11 months. It lasts a really long time. I tend to use it in the morning. It's often like the only cleansing step I'll do in the morning. I'll just put some toner on, call it good, go in with sunscreen and moisturizer, not in that order, and then on to the rest of my face. I like this. I feel like it is brightening. I like it. I like this a lot. I would totally consider purchasing it again. Right now I'm using a toner from e.l.f., but I don't like it as much. I have one body wash. This is from Bath & Body Works, Watermelon Mojito scent, and this is the best scent. I will not hear otherwise. It's sweet, but it's not candy sweet. It's fruit sweet. It's refreshing. This is just so good. This is the best scent for if you've been exercising or like mowing the lawn and you just get in and you're so gross. Then I use this and it feels delightful in the shower. It's a really pretty green color. Not that that matters, but it kind of does. I think we all know that. And I like Bath & Body Works shower gels and how they perform, but the scent on this one is really something special. I love this thing. So the fragrance notes on this are watermelon, soda, pink rum, and cane sugar. And I would not be frightened away if you're hearing that and saying that sounds too syrupy, sugary, sweet. It is a sweet scent, but it is more grounded than I think the notes suggest. I smell something that's more like a watermelon rind than cane sugar and watermelon soda. This is great. Would totally purchase again. Also from Bath & Body Works, I finished this Whipped Berry Meringue Body Mist. The fragrance notes on this one are fresh berries, whipped sugar, and fluffy vanilla. And if you were hearing the scent notes on this one and like, oh my goodness, that sounds too sweet, you're not gonna like this one. This is very much a cotton candy kind of scent. I liked it. It is not sophisticated. It is not super adult, but it is fun and it is pretty. And I thought the packaging was like a really good reflection of the scent. Like, yes, it did in fact smell exactly like what I would think it would based off this like coquette purple packaging. It was fun. And then finally, I have this hair mask that I've been using for ages. This is from Saints and Sinners. It is their Velvet Divine Hair Mask, and this stuff is wonderful. I have used another full size of this in the past, and I was so excited to see this on, I think, BoxyCharm ages ago at this point, and have it back in my life because I really enjoyed that product. This stuff smells so good. It honestly looks and smells like it looks and smells like the Jello lemon meringue cups. Maybe that is some white trash comparisons to make, but it doesn't look like, you know, proper. I mean, it kind of does look more like proper lemon meringue, but you know how sometimes the like sort of artificial versions of desserts especially are just the same scent amped up to 11. It's like that, and it does leave my hair feeling really soft and hydrated. I can tell when I have used this versus when I haven't, and I think it's done a good job of keeping my hair in pretty good shape over the last several months. I really like this. I would probably not repurchase it at full price because I think this is like a $25 hair mask and I'm just not into that life. But if I saw this on BoxyCharm again, I would buy two. I love this. And there we have my empties. Not a ton of products, but there were a couple things here. I mean, the Saints and Sinners mask, the Whipped Body Meringue, and the Pixie Glow Tonic that I've been working on for ages and was really glad to finish this month. So let me know what you've been working on. If you have any exciting empties this month, I'd love to hear about it. And thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. Please consider liking and subscribing if you enjoyed, and I hope I see you guys in the next one. Bye!